The greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. Today I want to talk to you about recycling. I have 3 main points to discuss with you today. Firstly, what we bring into our homes. Secondly, problems that Americans face with recycling. And thirdly, what we can do about recycling. My name is Brittany Shepard, and I have been researching about recycling for many weeks now. My first main point is what we bring into our homes. And according to the website, blueandgreentomorrow.com, which is a website that wants to help grow businesses that balance the needs of the planet, its people, and prosperity, razors are one of the top 5 household items that actually hurt our environment. On a razor, the metal blade is the only thing that is recyclable. And they stated on the website that according to the EPA, which is the Environmental Protection Agency, over 2 billion razors are disposed of each year. That's really high. Also on the website, they say that toothbrushes are one of the top 5 household items that also can hurt your environment. And there's been over 1 billion toothbrushes that ended up in landfills each year. And for each toothbrush, it takes over 400 years to decompose. That's a really long time. And another thing is your plastic bags, cups, anything plastic. When it falls into the ocean, it actually harms the fish in the sea. You really don't think about it, but it really does. When a fish gets trapped in a bottle, a little soda can, plastic thing, or a plastic bag, it suffocates and dies because it can't escape. Therefore, our fish population is slowly decreasing and will pick up faster as we don't try to stop the problem. And also, the fishermen's jobs become scarce because it's harder to do your job when there's not much left to get. My next main point is problems Americans have with recycling. One of the biggest problems we have is we're just lazy. We don't really care to recycle. When you come home to cook and you start taking things out of packages, half those packages could probably be recycled, but you don't care, you just toss it in the trash and send it into the big trash can outside. In reality, we really should be thinking about taking it and recycling it to help future generations have a better environment and to keep our environment alive. If you practice something for 21 days, it becomes a habit. So if you practice recycling for 21 days, it will become a habit and you will stop thinking about it. Another big thing is we're filling our recycling places with trash instead of recycling. This is according to the website theweek.com, which is a website that helps with weekly news updates. And on their website, they stated this. The other problem is that recycling sites deal with huge and constant streams of waste, and have to separate out material that can be recycled from materials that can't. Why are we letting recycling workers do our job? Why do they have to pick up the slack when we can do it at home and teach our kids how to do it by showing them fun things to do? Why are we letting them do our job? My final main point is what we can do about recycling. You can donate old clothes that you just have sitting around the house to local charities, thrift shops, or to the homeless. And you can make rags out of them. Just don't toss them in a bag and throw them in the trash. It's just not necessary. This is according to 50waystohelp.com, which is a website that was created to help Americans learn about ways to recycle with things they already have in their house. Another thing is you can create 2 bins, one for recycling and one for trash, and make it fun in your house. Make your kids get involved and show them that they really need to start recycling to help with their environment. And you can do it outside your house. Have a trash can outside your house and a recycling bin outside. It doesn't just work for inside too. And see, use a bamboo toothbrush. Don't use a plastic toothbrush. Bamboo toothbrushes are 100% recyclable. And use an electric razor or a straight razor. Don't use the disposable ones. In conclusion, I have changed your mind about recycling, and I have talked about 3 main points. What you bring in your home, problems Americans have with recycling, and what we can do about recycling. So when you leave here today, I want you to give some serious thoughts and consideration about recycling. Go to your local supermarket like Walmart. There's one located right outside Gate 5, Fort Gordon, right behind the Popeyes on Deansbridge Road. Pick up 2 trash cans and label one for trash and one for recycling. You can even just get different colors, it doesn't matter, just make them know which one is which. Then implement them into your house in your everyday routine, and so therefore it becomes a habit without even thinking. Go to your landlord, your apartment manager, or your community housing office and ask about recycling options in your community, or if you can get recycling in your community. And then go out into your community and show them how easy it is to recycle and how much it benefits our environment. And finally, think twice when you go to a grocery store when they ask you paper or plastic. Get paper to reduce the amount of plastic that ends up in our oceans. And get a reusable water bottle instead of keep using plastic water bottles.